It's time we face one of the two West London clubs above us right now. Fulham versus Chelsea. Few English teams in football are as geographically close as neighbours as Fulham and Chelsea. Chelsea have the bragging rights right now and have much of the record in their favour, however. Coming into this tie, the newly promoted Championship champions sit 3 places above their opponents coming into this game. A whole 3 points clear as well. A game in hand for Chelsea, but that's by the by. That said, record-wise, with 79 meetings, the Blues have recorded 45 victories, 42 of those in the league. Fulham, on the other hand, have just 9 overall, with 7 in the league competition, with almost half the goals that Chelsea have scored. On the topic of history, it's not looking good for Fulham. Their last victory in any competition against the Blues coming back in 2006. A 17th minute tap-in from Boa Morte saw Chelsea fall in one of only 5 defeats that season. The Blues have won the last 6, conceding just 2 whilst netting 15. Now back to today, and Fulham have seen their form rewarded as of late following their last defeats back-to-back to both Man City and Manchester United in November. They've gone on an unbeaten run of 1 draw and now 4 wins on the trot, with their most recent victory, a 2-0 away victory to Hull City in the FA Cup. Both things that Chelsea can only dream of. Cup competition and 2 or more wins in a row. For Chelsea, it's a sad state of affairs, losing 6 since October. Out of 9 matches, not including the friendly, we lost to Aston Villa. So that's 7 losses out of 10. 2 victories in that time frame against Dinamo Zagreb in a match we conceded first at home, followed by a 2-0 win against Bournemouth 2 months later, with 4 back-to-back defeats separating those results. But with the inclusion of our shiny new toy, one Joao Felix, who is looking to improve on his career, can he really make the change? Allegedly signed before the 12 p.m. cutoff, Felix will be eligible to feature in the game against Fulham, and whilst he may not start, it will be interesting to see what sort of impact he can have from the get-go, given that he has already featured for Atletico Madrid this season and since returning from the World Cup, of which he played for Portugal. Injury concerns still left, right and centre. Pulisic out for months. Raheem just a little bit less than that. Expect to see more of the same from Potter in terms of players fielded, as we've seen over the last couple of weeks. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Chilwell reportedly back soon. James training alone. Kante doing the same, but has longer to go. I think at this point, and probably way earlier than now, that a real conscious effort has to be made by the players that are currently being fielded. Albeit back-to-back defeats home and away to Manchester City isn't anything that many would see as a surprise, both to Chelsea as a state at the moment, as a current affairs, and any other team for that matter. We need to gain any sort of momentum, and whilst Fulham are showing great progress this season, especially considering being newly promoted, it's our duty to put them down a peg or 2. Predictions-wise, it's ending 1-0. I think, to Chelsea, just about. Nothing in recent games, even beyond Man City, has indicated that we could do anything better or anything else for that matter. So we take the games day by day with little to no expectation at this point. It would be nice to celebrate for once. It feels like it's been forever. That's that. Let me know what your thoughts are at the moment regarding Chelsea as a whole, and also let me know your predictions in the comments wherever you are watching this. My name is Harry. As always, up Chelsea. Peace.